How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Give me a second. Let me fix my stuff. Greetings, greetings, and greetings. Hope you all are having a blessed Saturday or Sunday or weekend or whatever it is. I hope it's good and I hope you all having fun. So, I'll wait for you guys to come in. If you guys are coming in, I hope everything is going good for you guys. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Hey, Miss Burnett. Happy good day for you too. Good day to you too. Hope everything is all is good, all is well. Hey, Sierra Johnson. Hey. Hey, Marinelle. Good night. Hey, Nez. Nez, how are you doing? Greetings. I see you always missing my lives. So it's good to see you. Hey, Rachel. Hello, hello. Hey, AT&T customer. I like the name. Hey, Miss Amanda. Hey, Spencer. You well? Okay, Taina, how you doing? Sassy, yo. I'm doing good too. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Sierra, well, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm honored. Hey V, I'm blessed. Theon, how you doing? I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I can use my voice to assist in situations. I call this. I caption this live. I caption this live to relax because it's the one thing that we can't do. You know. Well, thank you, Sassy. Good to catch you live. Hey, Goddess, how you doing? Thank you, Taina. Same to you. Same to you. No, I'm not single. Hey, Janice. Thank you. Thank you. I call this one relax because I think this is the one thing that we have struggled doing. What's the question, AT&T customer? Go ahead and ask the question. But whatever questions that you guys have, not about me, about life, about relationships, about whatever, but not about me because I'm not here. I'm just a messenger. My life is, trust me, you don't want to know about my life. When someone says, oh, no apologies needed. When somebody said that they need space, what you do, you give them space, right? Hey, Becky. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? When somebody said that they need space, what you do, you give them space. When they need space, you give them space. You separate yourself because you can't stop people from needing space. If you keep crowding their space when they tell you that they need space, and sometimes people need space to figure out what they really want, right? People need space to figure out what they really want. A lot of times, when you give somebody space, two things gonna happen: either they realize that they want you, or they realize that they don't want you, and it's okay. Either way, it's fine. And you can't be anxious. You have to know your energy is sweet. You have to know that your energy is sweet. You have to know who you are. You have to know that your energy is desired. And when you don't feel like it's desired, you're afraid to give space because you think in our reality, you think um, they probably won't come back. But you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that no matter what happens, it's perfectly fine. And I think that's what trust is about. So always give folks space. Sometimes you give them space even when they don't want it. Because you need space too. Because you need to realize if you are wanted or not. See, space is not just for one person, it's for both people. You need to know if you are wanted or not. And you see, you already think that you want someone, but you need to know if you are wanted or not. And if you are not wanted, is when you have to understand The truth is the truth. And if you're not wanted, you have to do what you have to do. But I think a lot of times when we realize that we are not wanted, we try hard to be wanted. We do more of the things that they already don't appreciate for them to want us. We do more of the things that they already don't appreciate just to feel wanted. And it doesn't work. Because when you do more of the things that they already don't appreciate, it's like you annoy them more. Do you get it? When you try to do more of the things that they already don't appreciate, you annoy the hell out of them even more, and they push you farther and farther away. And everything that you do or say, you just annoy them. So you have to understand. Sometimes space is not just to hurt your feelings. Sometimes it's the truth. Giving space says a lot. And when you are able to give space to someone, it's like your confidence your confidence is on point. You're confident because hey, space. Take as long as you want. But however, understand this. Just because you decide to take space doesn't mean that you're gonna meet me at the same space that you let me in. Here's the thing that we don't here's the thing right here. Here's the thing. When people don't know what they want, we have to stop allowing people to meet us in the same space that they left us. Stop letting people meet you in the same place and the same space where they left you. Because if you stay in the same space at all times, they don't take your space. They don't take it for they take it for granted. They don't understand. They don't find the value of your space. So never let somebody leave and come and go and meet you in the same space, because then they won't respect you. Yeah, I mean, seriously, we have to learn to relax. Relaxing is a very powerful part of life. Relaxing is where you find all your answers. Because I think a lot of us don't know how to relax, and therefore we don't know how to give space. Right? We don't know how to relax. So what we need don't come to us because we are in chaotic mode, or at all times. I try to believe in giving space, and I give space quietly. Sometimes people don't even know that I'm giving it. Like seriously, seriously. Yeah, got it. Facts. And you're welcome, AT&T. But seriously, we have to learn. And, even when we're in relationships and marriages and stuff, give people space, because people are still individual. I think we think that just because I'm with someone, we can't give space. We have to give space. We have to give people space. People need their space. People need their time. People need, their own time to do what they want to do. Because I think a lot of times we want to be around them at all times, so we don't even appreciate them anymore because we're always around them. But space is very important. But like I was saying, we have to learn to relax, man. We have to learn to relax. I think the majority of us, we can't relax because we are always thinking about something. Something is always in our minds. Something is always undone. Something is always needed to be done. Something is always bothering us. You know what I mean? Hey, Wynette, how you doing? Hey, Jamisha, greetings. This is my family right here. JJ Squire. I am struggling with learning how to relax. I am big on valuing my space, but relaxing in my own space is challenging. And you know what though, JJ Squared, you have to learn. You see, that's why you have to decorate your space. If you have you ever been in a home or a room that's cluttered? If you ever been in a room that's cluttered with junk all over the place, and junk is all over the place, you don't feel comfortable in your own space. You're ready to move. You're ready to go outside and stay outside. You want to go to the park. You want to be around your friends. You want to go to your friend's house because our space is too cluttered, right? Yeah, Tion. So the thing about it is that when you don't like your own space, is because your space is not clean. Seriously, your thoughts are not clean. Your emotions are not clean. Your intentions ain't clean, and so therefore your space is a threat. When you're in your own space, you have anxiety. Just like being in a dirty home. When you're in a dirty home, you have anxiety because the home represents your mind. How you keep your car and your home has a lot to do with how you keep your own mind and yourself. So we have to understand everything reflects our inside. You see what I'm saying? Everything reflects. Everything on the outside reflects on the, everything on the inside reflects on the outside. So when you say that you don't like your own space, it's because your thoughts, you don't like being in your head because your head is filthy. So it's time to clean up our space. One of the best things to clean up our space with is to realize that you are not your thoughts. And when you learn to allow your thoughts to be without resisting your thoughts, you realize their thoughts ain't that bad in the first place. Number one, never judge your thoughts. You gotta write this down. Never judge your thoughts. You get that? Never judge your thoughts. You need to hear it again? Never judge your thoughts. Let me tell you why. Because again, thoughts, when we have those thoughts, them thoughts give us a bad space. When you keep thinking, understand your thoughts are giving you a bad space in your head. And you don't want to be there because your thoughts are distracting you. They're very distractive. Your thoughts will drop your frequency so low that you don't even understand. Then you stay in a low vibration, and then you're asking questions like, "How do you raise your vibrations?" If you learn to control your thoughts, your vibration will be increased naturally. What do you do when your thoughts come frequently? I'll tell you what. Let me tell you how thoughts work. I use this analogy at all times. If you turn your stereo on to the 105.5 channel, your radio, your FM radio. If you turn your radio on, right? Oh, hey Katrina, how are you doing? Oh, Katarina. If you turn your radio on, your FM to 105.5, you're gonna pick up all the information in that channel. You're gonna pick up all the information, all the music, all the programming, all the conversation on that same station, right? And it's not just you picking it up. Everybody who has this channel on that same station would pick up those stations, right? Everybody will have that same information playing. Everybody will dance to the same beat because they're on the same station picking up the same information. So I know what you're listening to. You know what I'm listening to. Same thing about your vibration or frequency. When you drop to a certain frequency, your thoughts are not your thoughts. What you are doing, you are picking up everybody's vibration, everybody's information, everybody's situation, everybody's stuff on the same channel. When you drop your vibration, understand what comes to you is not yours. What comes to you is because you are on that same wavelength as everyone else who's on the same wavelength. So everybody is sharing information at all times. When you're on that channel, it's a shared information from one person to everyone else and vice versa. We are all picking up each other's information. That means your thoughts will be different. That means your feelings will be affected. That means your vibrational frequency will be affected. The way how you look at life, the way your perception is, your mood, your thoughts will be affected because everybody who's on that frequency is uploading and downloading the same information. Do you understand so far? So I'm telling you right now, your thoughts, when you realize that your thoughts are not yours, you begin to separate yourself from your thoughts. Okay? You begin to separate yourself from your thoughts because a lot of those thoughts ain't yours. So what do you do when those thoughts come to you? You don't judge them. You know? Thank you, Katerina. Everything is good. Time for sleeping. It's when my head. Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, Wynette. Spent all day cleaning and decluttering my closet in an attempt to relax my mind. You hit the nose, my thought. Yeah, I'm telling you. So what you have to do, you have to understand you are not your thoughts. So when the thoughts come to you, if you have, just because a thought comes to you, you don't have to always react to it. Yeah, you don't always have to. When a thought comes, someone said to me yesterday, when a thought comes, it has to come for a reason. It doesn't come for a reason. It just comes because it stays there. It comes because it's programmed into your feelings. It comes because of the mood that you are in. It comes because you every time it comes, you entertain it. You give it food. You give it energy. You give it information. You give it a reaction, right? And so then it comes back. It's like feeding a stray dog. You feed a stray dog, the dog wasn't yours, just like the thought wasn't yours. But if you feed the dog, or you feed the thought, it stays with you. I'm telling you, when you're on those frequencies that you are in, you pick up people's thoughts. Thoughts are transmitted, and you pick it up based on your frequencies. And when you pick it up and you give it information, I mean, you give it energy based on your emotions and your feelings, it follows you everywhere you go. Now you have accepted that thought. You have accepted that stray dog. That dog don't want to leave again ever. But if you meet that same stray dog and you don't bother it, and you don't entertain it, and you don't give it food, and you don't feed it or give it water, the dog will go about his business. The dog will go about his business. And so then you have to understand. Same about your thoughts. If you don't feed your thoughts, because if you don't, the reason why all your thoughts come back is because every time they come, you entertain them, so they all come back. If you feed 100 stray dogs, or every dog, so if you meet 100 stray dogs, yeah, goddess, if you meet 100 stray dogs on your way because you just love dogs, and you fed all 100 dogs, you think your yard would be empty, or your yard would be packed with dogs? It would be packed with dogs. They would always look at you to feed them. So if you have 100 thoughts and you fed all your thoughts, they're gonna keep coming back. How do you deprogram these thoughts? Now, there's a couple different ways. What you can do, you can be present. Learn to be present. See, when you are present, there's no thinking. Let me show you. When you are present, there's no thinking. And I can show you that better than I can tell you that. What I want you to do, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And in this 30 seconds, just hear my voice. Okay? I want you to hear my voice. Just hear my voice. And as you listen to my voice, I want you to do exactly what I say. Okay? Deal? Yeah. It is everything for real. Morocco. So for 30 seconds, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Okay? You all ready? Let's do this quick. Studies. Again, I'm a hands-on person. I'm not a I believe in practicing, you know, my exercises, not just speaking them. All right, so here we go, right? I want you to sit back in your chair and just relax. Sit down. And I want you to inhale through your nose. In through your nose about 3 to 5 seconds, and then out through your nose for 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. In through your nose and out through your nose. Slowly. In and out. Now pay attention to your breath. See how each time that you breathe in, how the body receives that breath. And every time you exhale, how the body feels without it. Focus on how each breath feels as it comes in and how it feels when it goes out. Every time you inhale, and when it's time to exhale, drop your shoulders. Every time you exhale, the next time, relax your chest. That's time. That is time. That was about a minute and a half, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to go any longer. How was that? Did you think? How much was your thoughts? Thank you for the likes. How much thought came to you? You can, or you sooner, if you wanted to, you could have, but you didn't have to. Your mind was clear, right? How many thoughts did you have? Decreased tension, yeah. Yeah, you was focused, right? No thoughts, right? Hey, Rachel. See, that's the thing that hey Maritza, this is the thing that we don't understand because we're not taught to do these things. We can fix all these things on our own. Everything can be fixed because the truth is there's no problems. We don't have problems. We don't really have problems. We don't have problems as we think. Hey SLT, let me tell you about this issue. Everybody think that they have issues, and we really don't. We just have the way of thinking that's messing with us. There's no issue. There's just the way how we think about the things that happen. See, when you don't know how to control your own mind and your own body and your own experience, hey SLT, when you don't know how to just relax. See, when you can relax, everything comes to you. Yeah, Sapphire. Yeah. When you learn to relax, you realize nothing is really that big of a deal. It's because you are so tense. You know that when you are very tense, it's like putting your finger on a trigger, walking to a place and you are scared. Imagine being afraid with a gun in your hand. Yeah. Imagine being afraid with a gun in your hand with your finger on the trigger and you are tense and scared. As soon as you hear a sound, your finger, since you are so triggered, easily triggered, as soon as you hear a sound, you press the trigger and bam, something happens. You shoot somebody. But imagine if you're walking through the house and you're not scared and you are very aware, but you have that same gun in your hand, but you understand, I don't need to put my finger on the trigger because I'm not aware of anybody in the house or of any threat, right? Of any threat. I mean, of any threat. So when something happens, nothing goes off. Nobody gets shot. See, when you are so tense, everything looks like a threat. So you're quick to go off. You're quick to act up. You're quick to overthink. You're quick to go in stress because you are tense already. You're already walking on the edge of life. What you have to understand is how to relax. And when you relax, you realize that everything solves itself. Everything solves itself. Because there's no problems. Because every problem is perfection. Every problem is perfection. It's never. But here's the thing. How does one relax, Naz? Any chance you can post like a 5 minute meditation video like what we just did? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do during meditation. Don't think, Jamisha, I like that. Okay. Let me go into that in a few minutes, okay? Let me explain. How does one relax? If you can focus on the present moment, you can relax. It is, Stacy. It really is. If you can focus, if you can be present, you can relax. The thing is, the question should be, how can we be present? I think that's the more of a question than how can we relax. The reason why you can't relax is because you are not here. So you're always traveling. You're always in your head somewhere in the past. The past already happened, so you can't relax in the past. The past is already present. So when the past comes up, when something in the past comes up, you are triggered. You have emotions that are tied to those experiences. There's emotions there, there's feelings there, there's resistance there. So what and the thing about it is that your mind goes to where you resist most. Your mind goes to whatever you resist the most. See, many of us resist. Think about it. What do you think about? What do you think about most? Is what you can't accept, right? Is what you don't like. Is what was the bad experience. Is what you resist the most. So understand, the mind only goes the what you call thinking is going to a place where you resist. You don't like. You don't like it. You don't like what happened. You don't like the thought of it. You don't like how it felt. You hated the experience. You think it's bad. And whenever you have those experiences where something is bad, you don't like it, you don't like how it happened, when it happened, why it happened, who it happened to, your mind stays on it because it goes over it over and over and over. Same thought, same experience. It just goes over. How many times do we sit and think about the same crap the whole night? Then when somebody asks you, "Hey, so what you did last night?" Man, I was thinking all night. But you wasn't. You wasn't really thinking. Yeah, I'm telling you, you wasn't even thinking. What happened is that since you was resisting, see, you wasn't thinking, you was resisting. And since you was resisting, you was just resisting all night. And you call it thinking. Many of us don't think actually. Many of us are not thinking. We are resisting. We spend our time resisting everything. So how do you relax? You relax by accepting what is. That's how you relax. You relax by learning how to accept things as they are. Because if you can't accept things as they are, life will punish you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, stuff is falling. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. My camera be tripping. Okay, bear with me for a second. Just bear with me. I'm coming. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Give me a second. So yeah. So like I'm saying, you say I'm gifted. Thank you. So we have to learn how to relax by accepting. If you can accept life the way it is, relaxation is nature. It's natural. If you can accept life the way it is, relaxation is very simple. The thing is, can you accept life for what it is? Many of us, the truth is we can't accept it for what it is. We accept what we do. We want it to go exactly how we want it to go. You know what I mean? Like the reason why we can't accept life for what it is because we want life to go the exact way how we want it to go. It's like we are trying to take a power and control in life. You know what I mean? We are trying to fit life in this. We are trying to fit this big old thing that's called life in the palm of our hands, so that it can go exactly where we think it should go. Even though it was here, hey resilient, even though life was here billions of years ago, we want to control it because we think that we are just masterful humans. We think that we could just juggle life and make it to be whatever we want, so we can't relax. We think life should fit us, not us fit life. We don't realize that we are just a part of life. We are just a small version of life. Yet we are trying to control life. How do we relax? By being present, by accepting what is, just by being still. That's how you relax. We can't relax because we have no choice. Facts, beautiful. Facts. If we learn that everything is just as it should be, we learn to relax. If we learn that you can't, it's not your business, it's God's business. Like we think that we can do God's job. That's the problem. We think that we can do God's job better than He does, or she does, or whatever it is, whatever that power, that force is. I'm not debating. I'm not debating whatever it is to you. Whatever it is to you is what it is to you. I don't really. But we think that we can do it better, so we think it should be something else, or else I can't accept it. And if you can't accept it the way it is, who's the one who suffer? You. It's already done. Like Christ said, it is done. You know, but we really try to do God's job. We're telling God when we want it done, how to do it, who should it be, who should be doing it, Who shouldn't be this way? Who should be that way? You shouldn't be annoying. You shouldn't be big. You shouldn't be skinny. You should do this. And we try to do God's job. And then we get triggered when God don't move fast enough. Ain't that crazy? It's crazy. So we spend all our time, we cannot relax. And when you can't relax, life passes us by. Because life is going to still life. Life is going to still life. It's just you that are stuck. It's us that are stuck and miserable. Seriously, it's us that are stuck. Life is not stuck. The life in you isn't stuck either. Matter of fact, you know what? The energy in you do get stuck. That's why you have pains in your body. That's why you have tensions. That's why you have all this pain in your elbows and your back. You know? Hey, beautiful Megan, thank you. You got pain, you have all these issues in we have all these issues in your face. You call it sinuses. No, I have sinuses. No, you got a blockage. Energy is stuck. What do you think it is? Do you think it's normal? It's not normal. It's just popular. See, we think what's normal is popular. Oh, I got back pain. You don't have back pain. You have stuck energy because you can't relax. See, if you can't relax, your energy gets stuck. And whatever becomes stagnant, when energy or water becomes still and stagnant, it begins to disrupt your body. Oh my, I got a bad knee. You don't have a bad knee. You have stuck energy. I want us to look at life. Look at ourselves as we are energy. Look at ourselves as we are energy. And when energy becomes stuck, pain comes. And pain stays. There's many different ways to unblock the energy. But a lot of the way is to relax yourself and stop resisting what is. Be what it is. Stop resisting. Stop resisting the truth. Like for instance, someone someone breaks up with you. If you can't accept it, what happens now? You're gonna start to have all these feelings. You're gonna start having all this egotistical emotion, resentment, anger, bitterness. And when you start having those things, the energy becomes stagnant because now love is not flowing anymore. Peace is not flowing anymore. Life, you are resisting life because you are stuck in that era. And as those things happen, it begins to block you. Energy begins to see the energy that's flowing up from your spine or from your root chakra. The energy that flows up is not flowing anymore. It begins to recycle back to the last one that was open. So you have recycled energy. It's not flowing out and out. It's not coming up and out. It's not going to our fruits anymore. So our fruits ain't ripe no more. Our financial life is not on. It's not good. Our relationship life isn't good. Our family life, because that's our fruits. Do you understand? The fruits come last. But it must be enough energy from the roots to the trunk to the branches to the leaves and lastly to the fruits. See, you have to have enough energy to make everything works in that space. But when you don't have enough energy, you only have enough just to go to work, just to whatever, then you don't have enough to create your fruits. And then we think something is wrong with us. It's stuck energy, stagnant energy, because you are resisting what life really is about. How do you unblock? You unblock by stop resisting what is. If somebody left you, accept it. Very simple. Accept it. Bless them on their journey as you bless yourself on your journey. It's difficult. I understand. We are all capable of letting go. Facts. How can you tell between lust and love. Well, one is on the inside, one is on the outside. Love is always on the inside. Love is a thing that, the same thing that I always say when someone asks Buddha, Buddha, what's the difference between I like you and I love you? What is the difference between I like you and I love you? And Buddha said, well, if you like the flower, you pick it. But if you love the flower, you let it grow. You let it grow. I think that's something that we have to understand. Between lust and love. With lust, you just want to pick it. That's what lust really is. You want to pick it. With love, you want to let it grow. And to let something grow, you must clear the path. And sometimes even you are in the path of letting it grow, so you must clear yourself. That's hard, isn't it? See, sometimes, see, when love is in the picture, anything you will do to let it grow. See, love is inspiration. With love, you inspire for growth to its full potential. And sometimes it's not, its full potential is not what you think they should be, is what they want to be, whether it's with you or not, whether it's a doctor or a lawyer or a trash person, it's not about you. And I think we fail at that because we want people to be exactly what we think they should be. Right? Hey, Miranda. When somebody zaps your energy, can you tell me what that means by zap? Like, what does zaps mean? Can you explain to me what zaps mean? When somebody zap your energy? Be more specific. What we resist persists is a universal law. Facts, Stacy. Facts. Missouri in the house. You gotta let it go. Been married a long time, and I think we have lust. It is very possible. Marriage doesn't mean love. Marriage doesn't just mean love, but it's very possible. Love is letting someone go for them to be happy. It's for you. We'll always love them, but their happiest days are ahead, and we'll always come together again if we let them grow to their level of love. I'm telling you, sometimes, listen, sometimes that's the harsh part. It's that when you love, sometimes when they drain the soul right out of you, trying to make you something. Okay, so that's zap. Okay, Reggie. So taking the energy from you. So, so the question was, what does it mean when someone zaps your energy? So here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about zap. Hey, Keisha. Here's the thing about zapping your energy or taking your energy. Let me explain this to you. Energy is not yours. Energy is not yours. Energy is you. You don't have it. You are it. Somebody cannot take you unless you have permission to take you. No, let me explain. No one can have you because you don't belong to anyone. You are energy at its highest form and yet at its lowest form too. Someone cannot take your energy. What someone take, let me tell you how. Let me tell you how this is done. Is capable of taking people's energy. Meaning, in layman's terms, everybody is able to give you something to react to. See where I'm going? Everybody is capable of giving you something that so that you can react to it. See, once you react, I take it. Once you have an emotion, I take it. That's what it is about. That's all it is. So you all think it's deep. It's not deep. It's very simple. We just don't understand how simple it really is. Life is simple. The reason why we give up our energy is because we give up our emotions, our energy in motion. That's what it really is. Our energy in motion. Hey, Melina. So when somebody is doing this and doing that and saying this and saying that, and we have emotions every time they do and they say and they go, we give up and they take it. Because now we feed them that energy. And we're doing it. We doing it every day and we don't even realize that that's why we are drained and tired. This is why we are drained and tired. So nobody takes your energy. You give it to them based on your emotions. If you walk around, see this right here. See this book. Do you see this book? Being stoic, understanding energy, understanding relax, chill. Your energy is your power. Is all you are. If you walk around and realize this is my choice, I am my choice. My emotions are my choice. My words are my choice. My behaviors are my choice. My thoughts are my choice. No one can take it. The thing is, we don't own our own stuff because we don't know what we are. So we quickly giving the things away. We quickly giving it away. Here you go, take my energy. Let me react to you. Let me react to you. Can I react to you, please? Let me tell you what we do. Let me put it in a better way. Imagine somebody give you $1 million. And with that $1 million, they give you a checkbook. They give you a checkbook with the $1 million. And on your way home, every person that you met, you wrote them a check. You wrote them a check. Here you go. Here you go. Everybody that you met, here you go. Here you go. Because you're rich. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Piss me off. Here you go. You get me upset. Here you go. I hate you. Here you go. When you get home, you realize I have nothing left. I have about $6 left in my pocket. What can I do with $6? Now you get upset because everybody wasn't supposed to have a piece of that check. And you give it to everybody. This is what we do with energy. Imagine you are allotted this much energy when you wake up. Think about it. You are allotted a certain amount of energy. And you give some to her, him, your boss, your enemies, traffic, these strangers who you don't know, the person who didn't open your car door, the person who opened your car door and closed it, the person who say hi, the person who didn't say hi, the person who ignored you, the person who didn't call you, the person at home, your babies, your boss. You writing energy checks everywhere you go. When you come home from work, hey Jillian, you have nothing left. Yeah, you have nothing left. So here you go. I'm so tired. I hate these people. They take all my energy. Nobody takes your energy. You're giving it away because of ignorance. You don't understand that if you learn how to consume, see, it's like how people say, I have a job, but I don't have no money left over every month because we're spending money without thinking. We're spending emotionally. We can't keep money either. We can't keep money. We can't keep energy. We can't keep happiness. We can't keep peace because your emotions disrupt your life. See, emotions again is energy in motion. So every time you're emotional, every area in your life begin to suffer. Your relationships with your people, your partners, the relationship with money, relationship with food, with spending, with your kids, because emotion disrupts you if you don't understand how to use them properly. Hey, oh, Vesta, good to see you. Long time to see. So we have to understand. So if we learn to be still, if we learn to be still, we won't have all these problems. But I'm telling you that people don't take your energy. We call them energy vampires. They don't take it. They're just being them. Do you know people are just being them? Are you just being you? Can I say, can I ask you a question? Are you just being you or are you being someone else? Are you being you? Yes or no? Are you just being you? Yes or no? Who are you being? Every day. You're being you. You are being you. So why can't you understand that they are being them? Why can't you understand that they are being them too? They don't want to be you, and you don't want to be them. But we must understand, allow people the freedom to be themselves. Allow people the right that they have, the God-given right to be themselves. You must allow people the right. You see the word right? That's a very powerful word. You must give people the right to be themselves. They are still us. So if we understand that we are being us and they are being them, why are you so bothered and offended? Why are you so mad? Why do you energy? Well, I don't like you. Here you go. You take my energy. And then complain about your energy is gone. You drain me. Nobody drains you. It's just the way how we look at things, our perspective. Nobody drains you. Nobody drains you. Hey, Rosetta. Meditation with faith and positive thoughts will make you strong and keep it. Using the energy of that word. Yeah, I'm telling you. Time to tell the dogs no. Better to be alone than with bad company. Sometimes growing is a lonely journey. Growing is not a really lonely journey. What's the lonely journey is when we think that people should grow with us in the way that we are growing. I have to learn this. Growing is not lonely. Understanding that we are all on different journeys is okay. You learn, hey, you good? You good? Let's talk. But we don't have to always be together. But it's not lonely. It's not, how many people in your frequency? Millions of people in your frequency. Millions. It's not a lonely journey. It's just these things we say because we think is so by ourselves. We think that we can only converse with people who was on our path. And I think that's a religious thing. It's not really a spiritual thing. Seriously, it's a religious thing because growing is not a lonely thing. Growing is a beautiful thing. See, when the tree grows, it's not lonely. There's a lot of trees that grow with it, and there's a lot of trees that doesn't grow with it, but it's not lonely. It's not lonely. The weeds don't understand the tree, how it grows, the energy that it has, but the weed is still growing with them. I'm telling you, the weed and the thorn shall grow together. We always are trying to be so individualized, and that's what suffers us. The truth is, we are all here together. We are all here on the same journey, and we are just finding different ways to get there. Let this journey not be a burden. It shouldn't be a burden. Yeah, growth should not be a burden. Growth should be a frequency. Yeah, growth should be a frequency. When you're on a frequency, it happens naturally. You see how you brush your teeth? You see how it happens naturally? Because you're already in that frequency. The body already knows what to do. The body just do it on your own because you're not thinking about it. When you're brushing your teeth, you're not thinking about it. You're just doing it. The same thing. As a matter of fact, when you wake up in the morning till when you go to work, you're on the same thing. It happens naturally. You ain't got to try hard. You ain't got to. Growth should be the same vibe. It should be the same thing. When you're on a certain frequency, everything comes to you on that frequency. If you're on a financial abundant frequency, money comes to you very naturally. If you're on in a relationship, a healthy relationship frequency, healthy relationship comes to you naturally. If you want a frequency with anger and misery and chaos, that comes to you naturally. If you want a frequency of hatred, hate comes to you naturally. But if you're on a frequency of growth and happiness, it comes to you naturally too. There's always two sides to each thing. We just got to figure out which frequency that we are in. We have to know what frequency we are in by what's drawn to us naturally. See, if it comes to us so easily, it's what we are in. It's what we are in. Instead of fighting it and be angry at it, just recognize that's where I'm at. When your GPS tells you that I am still here and you thought you was farther along, you can't get mad at the GPS. You can accept the destination. Damn it, I am here for real. I am. Yeah, that you're right. That's my location. God dang it. Okay, let's go. That's what it's about. But as soon as we see where we at, we get mad. I don't know why I'm here. I need healing. No, you just need to get out. Because they are making aware of those parts. They are making us aware of those parts we try to ignore. That is true. That is true. That's what it's about. But they step on your freedom with their incessant remarks, wanted to be with you like parents, and nah, let them be. Yeah, just let them be. When you let people be, you see how beautiful they are. When you see when you let people be, you see how beautiful they are. Right now, we can't see beauty because we want them to be something else. We think just because we think that we're in a higher frequency, we think that we know what that should be, like when they should get there, when they should start, who they should be. We think that we know that, but we don't know that because it's not our life. Your life is only what you have. This little part, small little part. That's your life. Hey, Loretta, how you doing? Your life is only just one small. Manage that part. Because if you manage that part, if you manage in this small part of life, you ain't got to worry about what he or she is doing. You got to worry about what they're saying about you, what they think about you. If you manage this small part, but we can't manage this small part. Facts, Alita, we are all connected. If we can't manage this small part, I'm well too, Loretta. It's good to see you. Good to see you. But we can't. Our problem is we can't manage this one small part. And since we can't manage that one small part, we make excuses. It's everybody's fault. And it's even God's fault. It's our mother's fault. It's our father's not being here fault. It's our ex-husband's or ex-wife's fault. It's people, everybody. A matter of fact, people makes me sick, right? Right? It's people. I hate people, right? Because people reveal to you where you are. It's small. See, Sweet Pea, you say it doesn't feel small. See, it doesn't feel small because your ego is huge. Very easy. It doesn't see life doesn't feel small because your ego is big. You think it's about you. That's why it doesn't feel small. Check your ego. Check your ego. Seriously, check your ego. The reason why life doesn't feel small is because your ego is big. You think it's about you. But here, this is what I would tell you. And this is not just you I'm talking about. I'm talking about in general. Don't flatter yourself. I had to realize, don't flatter yourself. I have to tell myself, don't flatter you. Don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. It ain't about you. This life ain't about you. This life is not just about you. When people do what they want to do, it ain't about you. When somebody gets sick, it's not about you. When somebody leaves you, it's not about you. When somebody dies, it's not about you. When somebody don't want you, it's not about you. When somebody just is doing what they want to do, it's not about you. When somebody cheats, it's not about you. When they lie, it's not about you. When they wipe their ass, it's not about you. When they talk smack, it's not about you. It's not about you. Hey, unknown. So what am I saying? Hey, Queen Sherry. What am I saying? Humble yourself. Relax. Stuff is not about you. It's your ego. Your ego is just too big. It's not about you. It really ain't. But if you think everything's about you, life is just so busy. Life is just so huge. Life is not. Rosetta, with what? What do I mean about what? It's not about us. We just need to learn to just don't flatter yourself. No matter who you are, don't flatter yourself. See, when you learn to relax, everything that you desire comes to you. Money, relationships, healthy ones, man or woman, it's all energy. Peace, love, abundance. When it's not about us, what it is about? It's about them. If you lie, is it about you or is it about someone else? Let me ask you a question. When you have sex, is it about you or is it about your neighbor? Is it about you if you have sex with a guy? Is it about you or is it about that guy? Seriously. Oh, that girl. Seriously. Think about it. If you have sex, is it about you or is it about the person that you're sleeping with? If you lie, is that lie about you? Did you lie because of someone else or because it's about you? If you cheat, is it about you or is it about them? It's about you. It's about you. It's just about you. So when they do their thing, it's not about you, it's about them. We have to give them the same grace. We have to give them the same grace. When they do what they want to do, remember they are doing it because they have free will. It's not about both. This is an individualized life. Let me ask you a question. At nighttime, when you are thinking and you can't sleep, and your perceptions and your feelings, who is that about? You or someone or something else? Is it your business or someone else's business? The way how you feel and the way how you think and the way how you perceive and the life that you live and your money and your job. Who's it about? You or anyone else? Hey, pleasure. Think about it. Think about it. Who's it about? It's you. Because nobody understands life as you do. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Thank you, Wynette. Thank you so much. Seriously, nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody does it like I do. Nobody. Ain't nobody know you. Nobody knows why you triggered. Nobody knows how you see life. Nobody knows how you really feel. Nobody knows what you think at night. Nobody knows what you think about in the day. Nobody knows anything about. Nobody knows why you are triggered. Nobody knows what issues you have with what it does. Nobody knows why you have those issues. Nobody knows what's on your mind. Nobody knows how you sleep at night. Nobody knows. I don't care how close you sleep next to someone. Nobody knows you. I don't care how close you sleep. And if you sleep on them, if you sleep beneath them and under them, is they still don't know. Because life is just about you. Everybody has their own part to play in it. See, life is just about them. Hey, Kiona. Hey, Mo. Hello. Hey, Monique. And you know what, though, Queen Cherry? Even if you share it, if I tell you, right? Yeah, easy. And Queen Cherry, if I tell you, because you said nobody knows unless you share it. If I tell you, man, Queen Cherry, today was a hard day for me. Oh my God, I struggled today. I didn't feel good. Do you understand what I'm saying still? Do you still understand what I actually experienced? Think about it. Even if I share it with you, can you still know it? They don't. If I say, listen, today I lost my cat, and you lost your cat before, just because you lost your cat too, do you still know what I feel? Do you know anything how I feel? You don't. You think you do. You can relate, but you don't know. So I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you for this. If you want peace, if you want to be peaceful, accept the fact that people are doing what they are doing. And a lot of the times, what they are doing is not because of you. It's not about you. It's not for you or against you. It's just that they are doing it. Exactly, easy. They are doing it only because of them. And when you understand this, hey, Chastity, when you understand this, thank you, Mayona. When you understand this, you can sit still and say, oh, okay, I thank you. I appreciate that. It's that internal struggle. I mean, it can be. If we learn to be still, So repeat. I said what I do is about me. What they do is about them. What I do is about me. What they do is about them. You can do whatever you want to do. I mean, to be honest, you can do whatever you want to do. You can join their drama. You can cry. You can make it about you. You can bawl. You can hurt yourself and be anxious and be worried. You make it about you, but it's still not about you. Live in this world, but not be a part of this world. That's what you. I mean, seriously. That's why I always forgive before I sleep. I feel you. Hey, Lizzie. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lizzie, to be honest, I don't even forgive because I don't even take it personal. I mean, seriously, I don't even have to forgive because I don't take people as personal. I think when you take people as personal, you have to forgive them because they are doing it. Okay, let me answer the question, right? If somebody is doing something because of them and it has nothing to do with you, why do you feel like you have to forgive them for doing it because they want to do it? I mean, let's think about this concept. Let's see how logical this is. Let's say somebody went out, right? Somebody went out and did something that you don't like, and because you like them or you were their friend, they didn't touch you, they didn't put anything on you, they didn't put their hands on you. They went out and did something, whatever it is, because they wanted to. Why do I feel like I have to forgive them? Because I don't like what they did. Seriously, think about it. Think about it. Because my ego is big and I think it's about me. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Even when they say it's about me, it's actually about them. Saw it again earlier. That was original of the trigger. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you. Well, I don't forgive you. You don't forgive me for being what? That's like saying you don't forgive me for being black and wearing glasses and breathing out my nose and tripping over my foot. That's like saying you don't forgive me for being me. You don't forgive me for being short and for wearing this hoodie because I'm short, right? You see what I'm saying? You said that's like saying you don't forgive me for being who I am. How do you not forgive me for? Why do you carry a grudge for me being who I am? Yeah, it's the religion stuff. No, I understand the concept of it. I understand the concept. I mean, religion is telling us to forgive because religion knows that we carry people's baggage all the time. See, religion had a good point. It says that, listen, I know you're going to take it personal because you have a big ass ego. So I'm coming from that place past religion to tell you that you don't have to forgive if you give people their own grace, give them their own life, give them their own choices, and let them be. And when you do that, you ain't got to go through religion to get there. That's what I'm teaching. You don't have to go through religion having to think that forgiveness is hard. You know what's hard? Not personal. That's the real challenge. But if you take everything personal, you're going to have a lot of forgiveness to do, don't you? Do you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If we take it personal, we're going to have a lot of forgiveness to do. And you can't even do your own job. Have you ever went to work? Let's be easy. Kind of people are the best, including singers. Let's be easy. I mean, let's be real. Have you ever went to work and have a job to do? You had a project to do. But before you did your project, you had to do 5 things that you didn't do yesterday. You had to do 5 more things before you get to the project. But each thing took so damn long. And by the time you get to the project, you're like, man, I'm done. It's time to go home. Then tomorrow you try again to go back to the project. But since you miss yesterday's work, you have to go back and do yesterday's work because you have to catch up to get to this project that you have to do, and you still didn't do it again. And by the time this project starts, Hey, Mary, by the time you had to start, like, that's what forgiveness does. That's what forgiveness. That's the point of forgiveness. We can't get to where we get to because we are focused on trying to forgive people. You hear what I'm saying? Now, when somebody tries to physically harm you, that's a little different. That's a little different. Yeah, Kelly, for real, unnecessary anxiety. But easy, that's a little different. That's different. You take that personal. I get it. I don't really take it personal myself, but I get it. But then again, I was in the military too for 20 plus years. So many folks tried to harm me. I didn't take it personal because I understand that was their job to hurt me before I hurt them. I didn't take it personal. It's business. But that part, I get it. Physically harm you, I get it. If somebody put their hands on you, I get it. Because now you reach over in my lane and physically assaulted me. That's a little different. Now, this is where you have to learn to separate. Hey, Saints, you have to learn to separate vengeance. Now, this one I won't go in deep detail because I don't want y'all to misunderstand. Because I have a way of dealing with certain things because I have practiced it. But I don't want to say it out loud because you are going to misunderstand, and I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no misunderstanding. So let me just keep the one to myself. But I get that part. But I love you right back. Keep dropping. Hey, thank you, Jim. Thank you. I mean, thank you, Nez. The trust will not be the same. The trust will not be the same. Why won't the trust be the same? Mental and emotional abuse. There is. There's a thing as mental and emotional abuse. There's a thing. I'm not saying that there isn't. But hey, Lira, but why is it mental abuse when you should have your own mind and you should have your own emotions in check? Now I get it. There's mental and emotional abuse, but if I know this life and if I'm focused on this life, you cannot mentally abuse me. But again, I get it. Because everybody don't stand tall. Everybody is still learning. Everybody's in different places in their life. But a person who has their mindset cannot be mentally abused. It doesn't work like that. Voodoo or something. Voodoo is energy. Those things are energy. I have been in some situations where some things were sent for me online, and I knew they were sent for me. Believe it or not, hey Cardi, how you doing? Exactly. Those things, listen, you all don't understand. Since I speak this way, and I speak this way, and believe it or not, when you speak this way, a lot of times you might, I don't speak on it because I don't really focus on it. I only speak on what I focus on. So I don't focus on this part of the spiritual journey. But when you speak this way, you understand that you are being open to being attacked. You are open to being attacked. You are completely open to being attacked. So, and not just attacked. Hey, Shay, hey, Saint. So, let me tell you my story. Let me tell you the story. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you. Wow. That's a big gift. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you. Let me give you my story. Precious, that was very kind of you. I was on social media and this lady befriended me. When she befriended me, I'm nice. I accepted the friendship. And as soon as I accepted, I said, listen, this is just a friendship, platonic friendship. Nothing from this friendship. Just know that this is a platonic friendship. I want nothing from you. I don't need to see you. I don't need to visit you. Nothing. She said, okay, that's fine. But in the friendship, a couple of days later, she made some comments and I'm like, listen, remember when I told you, this is just friendship. Nothing else. I don't cross the line. I won't cross. We just meet it on social media. We're just social media friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Precious. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm honored. One night I was sleeping. I was sleeping. And in your sleep, you are open to being vulnerable. In your sleep, you are the most vulnerable being. You are the most vulnerable stages in your sleep because your conscious mind cannot defend you. Your conscious mind see anything coming. Your conscious mind is completely gone. You are unaware. But I realized in that sleep, and this is the second time. This second time it happened to me recently. While I'm asleep, my sister came to me and said, Kirk, all took aside. She said, Kirk, Nigeria is coming in my sleep. So I'm like, what? I'm still sleeping now. I'm like, what? And she disappeared. And as soon as my sister disappeared, who fought with the angel? Was it Jacob? But was it Jacob fought with the angel until the angel blessed him? Was it? Was it Jacob? Who was it again? I forgot. As soon as my sister left, something jumped on my bed and I began to wrestle with this thing. And I'm trying to open my eyes, but the thing was saying, don't wake up. I'm hearing the things that don't wake up. And I'm like, what the hell? And as soon I'm fighting, I'm seeing my room. So I'm not sleeping. I'm completely awakened in my sleep. I'm seeing my room. And I'm like, what the heck? This happening again to me? And then finally, I broke out of it. And when I broke out of it, I was like, oh, damn, she tried it. I'm like, I can't believe she tried it. Why would she try this? Why would she do this? So I woke up and I went to my social media because I knew there was something there. Because when they attack you, they want confirmation to make sure they came. And I checked my message. This is like 2 a.m. I saw a message saying, are you okay? The same person. I said, you got it. You almost got me. I said, you almost got me. I said, I can't believe. I blocked her on every single platform. I didn't speak to her. I didn't say something happened. I didn't say something was wrong because they need that confirmation. Hey, coach. So I blocked her on all my platforms. She found my sister. I don't know how she found my sister. She started to text my sister, where's your brother? Is he okay? And I'm like, why are you asking if I'm okay? Did you do something to hurt me? Did you do me something? Did you expect something to happen? What did you do? My sister told her to leave me alone. She found my brother. My brother is nowhere on social media. She found my brother, my blood brother. My brother texted me, say, hey, this girl asking me if you okay. Is something happen? I said, man, listen, block that chick. Block her, please block her. So I'm telling you, if your frequency is high vibration, no matter what is sent to you, is going to miss it. If your vibration is low, everything will touch you. If anger and jealousy and everything can touch you, so can voodoo or witchcraft or whatever you call it. It can touch you too. It's based on frequencies. Oh yeah, easy. It's based on frequencies. This life is based on frequencies. And even when you are sleeping, your frequency stands. See, people say, hey, you got to protect your peace. You don't have to protect your peace. Your peace protects you. This is why you can't be conditional peaceful. You can't be conditionally peaceful. Your peace has to be unconditional. No matter what happens, your peace knows that nothing gonna happen to you. You have to be unconditionally peaceful. Everything should be unconditional, not just love. Forgive the person who violated them as a child. Yeah, Kiona. No, that's something I get. I completely get. Jesus spoke about the unjust and the evil things. He had to as a way to warn others about the dangers of doing harm, and he was teaching how to recognize people who had bad intentions. Yeah. And the thing is before something bad comes, something will warn you. Something. My sister showed up and said Nigeria, and my sister has a Nigerian husband. So it makes sense for my subconscious to tell me, or my frequency that I was in to tell me something Nigeria, my sister, because everything aligns to Nigeria where it was coming from. That's where the woman lived. So everything made sense because before God did something, there was a warning. There was some, hey, this is coming. So when something, as well, not I would say bad, is gonna happen, there will be something, and you have to stay aware. Listen, I will tell you right now. I ain't trying to scare nobody. I will tell you. Stop with the little things. Stop with the little things. Stop suffering over the little things. Because if you can't manage the little things, and what the Bible said, if you can't manage the little things, the little money, the little things, how can I bless you with more? How can I trust you with more? So what am I telling you? Learn to manage the little things. The little reason why you're angry. The little reason why you have resentment in your spirit. The little reason why you're so bitter. The little reason why you're so frustrated. Manage those things. You have to manage those things. And then when you remove it, it goes higher. You don't have to protect your peace because your peace doing it for you. You still prayed up. Your peace do it for you. Your peace is the armor of God. That's what it is. That's why he said put on the whole armor. And that means unconditional. It means not just a little piece, not just sometimes, not just today when you went to church, not just on Sundays, the whole damn armor. And this is not about Christianity. I'm not preaching Christianity or preaching religion. I'm telling you, you have to put on the full armor. Let people be and you be. And when you learn to do that, you're not worried about who coming to take your peace, who trying to take your peace. Yeah. Who trying to this? Who trying to do whatever? It's their business. Why you care about what they are trying to do? the damn whole armor at all times. Why you care so much about what they are trying to do? Like, why do you care so much? We be getting so angry, people trying to hurt me. Let me tell you this right here. The way that our frequency works, everything operates in energy. Everything is energy. Everything operates in frequency. Everything operates in frequency. Everything operates on frequency. You, diseases, illnesses, cancer, this, pain, back pain, neck pain, foot pain, heart attacks is all frequency. Possession, demonic attacks, everything is a frequency. Everything is a frequency. Corona, everything is energy. And if you understand that it's energy and that you are energy, and based on your frequency is where you pick up certain diseases, illnesses, tensions, pain, poverty. It's based with, see, you don't understand that there are some things. There are some things out there that's waiting for your vibration to drop. Because when it drops is when they can move in. Say I'm on fire tonight. When it dry, listen. Hear what I just said. Hear what I just said. You I don't. I see. We don't see. We are so. Our eyes are so closed. We don't see nothing. We don't. We don't. We don't see. Well, our eyes are so accustomed to. It's all about you. If he does this, if she does this, if your friends, if they talk about you, that we don't get the time to see anything else. We only see our ego, but we don't see past the ego. All to see is the ego. I'm offended. Oh, there's thoughts. Oh, my emotions. We don't see anything else because you are so self-centered. Who am I talking to? I don't want to hurt, I don't hurt nobody's feelings. Snake in the grass, right, Empress? I don't hurt nobody. I ain't hurt nobody's feelings, right? I'm just talking. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking. I don't know who I'm talking. I'm talking to myself, actually. Hey, Kelly. I'm just talking to myself. So I don't want nobody to feel offended. Because why would you feel offended anyways? I'm talking to myself. Chinky, you see you offended? We are so self-consumed. Hey, Kelly's husband. How you doing? Hi, Kelly. I have 2 Kellys in my life. Check this out. There are things what is cancer? An energy. That's there. That's wanting to take over your body. And when it gets in, it's hard to get out. It's very hard to get out. Thank you, unknown. These pains that you get sometimes, it creeps in, but it's hard to get out, don't it? It's hard as hell to get them jokers out. And you know when they creep in? These things creep in when you are not home. You know what it means? It means when you are so occupied in your head that you are completely missing. You are so occupied with everything that's going on in the past and the future, your people, your friends, your relationship, that you are not present. And when these things, or these criminals, see that nobody has lived in your house, your home, for years. They're moving. But check this out. You see that how squatters come to your house? People, homeless people, and when there's nobody home, they can move in and you will never see them there. And then you come home after vacation, after 2 months of vacation, you meet them in your home and you can't get rid of them. Well, in this case, you can't see them coming in because you are not present. You're not seeing them come in. You are so gone that your body starts to feel the pain, but you're like, it's okay, I'm getting old. Oh, another Kelly Austin. Thank you. Thank you. He said, what things? The things that's coming, the things that want your body. The things that want to live in your body. Whatever you call them. I don't know what you call them. Some call them spirits. Some call them this. Some call them that. I don't know what you call them. You call them whatever you want to call them. The things that want to come into this precious gift. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Right, Reggie. They are waiting for your energy to drop. And every time they see you angry, they make you angrier. I like how you put it, Josie. He said, not being present with our Creator invites squatters to our vessels. That's exactly what I'm saying. These things creep in and they stay there for a long time. You can't get them out. It's very hard for them. So now, if we can keep our frequency high, if you can let go of the small things, so that we can be trusted with the big things. You hear me? Let go of the small. Listen, let people. This video is all I'm talking about is let people be, letting people be who they are, so that it doesn't affect you or offend you. When people are doing what they want to do, let them be it. Let them do it. If you can't live with them doing it, remove yourself, but let them bless them as they do it. Bless, hey, do what you do. Bless. I'll be over here if you ever want me. Let people be. Questions that some of y'all ask sometimes. What it mean if a guy said that why I came in you? What the hell? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. That's what you hear me talking about? This is what you hear. Check this out. This is why we don't grow. This is why we don't grow, This is why we don't. This is why we don't grow. This is why we can't get far. You have to go shopping. Enjoy your shopping. This is what the hell was that? Come on. We got to, man. Lord have mercy. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I think the question got me too. That question got me. You hear me? I'm still not back. I haven't come back yet. I can't. It took me to a whole different place. I can't even come back yet. I ain't taking my own advice. It took me to a whole different place. I don't. My apologies, y'all. I can't. It's like, where do I come back from? I'm hot. I just got hot. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, listen. It just Red thing, what's going on, girl? How you doing? I didn't know you was there. How you doing? Oh man. Oh, I'm hot, man. I just got hot. That question made me hot. But okay. All right. Okay. All right. Whew. I don't know. I don't understand the question. I honestly don't understand the question. I needed a laugh. I really did. I did. Sense of humor is very important on this journey. You hear me? The sense of humor. Okay, you just joined. Okay, there's a sense of humor for real is very important on this journey. On this journey, because we can't take. Oh, Lizzie was okay. Lizzie was ready. Lizzie was listening. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made it myself. It says what it says. Access to my energy is a privilege. Yeah, access. See my shirt. Access to my energy is a privilege, and it's true. It should be. It should be a privilege for real. But yeah, man. Listen. We have to be careful. We really have to be careful when it comes to the little things that we carry in our spirit, because these little things add up. This anger, this frustration, this resentment, this unforgiveness, this this bitterness, this jealousy. We have to get rid of it because it's not worth it. I'm telling you, if we carry these things, that's why we pick up these things so easily. That's why we get so easily frustrated. It's not because people frustrates us, it's the energy that we carry that's frustrating. It's not people. Have you ever been angry before? Have you been in a bad mood? And the same little nice little dog that comes to you and bark at you and say, "Huff, huff, huff." And he's like, when you're in a good mood, you're like, oh my God, you're so cute. But you've been in that bad mood that one day, and that cute dog came and barked at you, "Huff, huff, huff," and you pissed off. I can't stand you, laugh. Right? I can't stand you. Why they can't keep the dog in the house? Because why are you in a bad mood? It's not people that do it to you. It's all that energy that you are carrying is just making you angry, easily manipulated, easily anxious, easily angry, and easily just lash. You're just ready to just lash. It's not people that piss you off. It's that you are already on the edge with your emotions and your feelings and your own thoughts. Because it's the same people that you love, that you kiss, is the same one when you're in a bad mood that you're ready to cuss. The same. You remember? Have you ever come home tired and your little beautiful child, your innocent beautiful child, cry? And when you're in a good mood, you would pick your child up and say, "Oh, it's okay." But you came home from work that one day and you wasn't in the mood, and your child looked at you, your baby looked at you and said, "Ah," and you just lost it. You just lost everything. Why? It's not the baby. It's your emotions that you have. It's effed up. I hate people. It's not people that you hate. You hate your own experience of yourself. That's what you hate. I know. I know. It's not a good thing to hear. It's not a good thing to hear. It's a very harsh thing to hear. It's not people that you hate. I hate people. It's yourself that you can't deal with, that people can get every part of you and offend you. And if you can be easily offended, you can be easily abused, you can be easily distracted, you can be easily influenced, you can be easily angry, and easily, you ain't worth shit. Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean to say that. Because that was very rude. That was very rude. Do you have any advice for a woman who has never dated a man? I've been gay since I was 16. I'm now 34. I have only dated women who were on the masculine side as I stayed in my role as the feminine. Let me read that again. Do you have any advice for a woman who has never dated a man? I've, so let me ask you, right, Nikki, are you attracted to men physically? Are you physically and emotionally attracted to men? Yes or no? Yeah, sure, I'm mad at everything. That's right, Shay. We wrestle not against flesh. Why did you was laughing? That reminded me of that emoji movie. Right? Yeah. I'm telling you. May you come to meet a man who will love you in your mental space as well in body and deeds. May he bring you peace and prosperity. You know, sometimes that's are you attracted to, are you still there, Nikki? When my children were younger, if I came home mad, I would remove myself from everyone. Did that until I got self in order. I'm telling you, listen, man. Listen. When I think when our eyes are open, when our eyes are open, we can't take on so much things because it's so much things to take. If we see what's really out there, see, when your eyes are open and you see there's so much things out there, you realize I can't take in all this. So let me just stop. I ain't gonna try taking on anything. I'm going to buy my business. Because your eyes are open, because you know it's a bigger picture. When your eyes are closed, all you see is things in front of you, and you get distracted easily by them, so you can't see the things out there. You can't see the bigger picture because you are self-focused. Yeah. And it's not on the self, on the ego. You are so ego-focused. You are so ego-centered that you don't see the big picture. So when you don't realize that I know that there are things out there roaming this earth. You see this body right here? See this body? You know how many wish they had a body? You know how many beings wish they had a body? And they don't have one. And you have one and you don't even appreciate it. You don't take care of it. You don't feed it properly. You don't exercise it. You don't like it. When you look at it, you with scorn. That's why you're always sick. When you look at your body, you have scorn. How do you look at your body with scorn? You look in the mirror, you have attitude. What? That's why your body is sick. Your body is rebelling. It's rebellious. Your body feels terrible. Hey, Brooklyn. Your body feels terrible. You know, hey, what's up, Belizean? How you doing? Miss Firecracker? You know, I think we spend too much time learning. We gotta stop saying learn. Hey, Ken, how you doing? We gotta stop saying learn. I'm learning to stop learning and just do it. You don't have to learn to do it. It was natural. Baby, you see what the baby did. Look at your kids. I have a daughter. My daughter is 5 years old, and my daughter is innocent. State of innocence. When she's showering or when she comes in my room, when she hasn't been dressed yet. Daddy, look at me. I'm shaking my booty. Daddy, look at innocent. She don't look at her body and say, She don't look at the body and say, oh, that's not pretty. She goes in front of the mirror and she looks at her body and she just stares at it. Because no one told her that she was ugly. And she don't believe it. See, it's all about what you believe. It's not about that you need to learn to love your body. It's just that you believe your body is ugly. Because someone said it. And if they didn't say it to you specifically, they showed you what a pretty body was. And you took it as yours was not pretty. Let's stop learning. Let's make decisions now. Let's make decisions. It's time to decide to do things, not time to learn. We have come too far. We already know everything. You know, we have. Yeah, it's what you believe. We have enough knowledge already. More knowledge only confuses what we already have. It's time to decide to love yourself. It's time to decide to love the body. It's time to decide to stop doing what you are doing. It's time to decide to not be angry of everything. It's time to forgive that person who hurt you. It is time to forgive that person who touched you. You don't have to learn to do it. It is time to become present and realizing what it's doing to you. See, as you sit still, the reason why you can't sit still is because you haven't dealt with acceptance of all things yet. And since you haven't accepted, when everything comes up, it makes you feel terrible. So when you sit still, you have to fight and resist and fight. So instead of sitting still, you become very occupied. You begin to be involved in this on social media, watching movies, you form a relationship that doesn't work, and everything will reintroduce you to your pain that you are feeling. Everything until you heal will remind you of your pain. Everything until you accept that pain will remind you of is still there. Because everybody that you meet will show it to you. Everybody that you see will show it to you. Everybody that you choose will reveal it to you. Everybody will actually treat you that way. And it's because until you accept it. What's going on, Daniel? It's a Caribbean guru. You have to accept what you've been through. Since I have opened myself to wanting to date men, I have only just recently become attracted to them. Listen, Nikki, you need to go to my website because I think this needs to be a one-on-one. Go to my website and we'll talk one-on-one because I think I can help you with that. Seriously, I think I can help you with that. I think I can help with that. Go to my website, consciousreality.store, and hook me up. I can help you with that. I know for a fact I can. Because that needs to be a good discussion. Yeah. Listen, be kind to yourself. What are you doing sitting still, doing nothing? You say you falling asleep? That's calm energy. My sweater says, access to my energy is a privilege. That's what it says. We need to be kind to ourselves, man. We so listen. Just because you hurt me doesn't make me hurt me too. Hey, Latoya. Oh, thank you, Toya. Thank you. Just because somebody hurt you, it doesn't mean that you should hurt you too. But what do you do when you sit still? It can be Jamisha. Jamisha, what size you wear? If you wear this size that I have on, I will send you this exact one. I want to even wash it. If you wear my size, if you tell me the size that you wear, and it's my size, I will send it to you on Monday, free of charge. I don't even put the shipping in, but it has to be my size, this size. I'm serious, by the way. You said when people say I will give you the shirt off my back, I'll give you the shirt off my back for real, seriously. Um, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Miranda answer. Miranda's an extra. Miranda's an extra. I do sell them. I have my clothing store online. I sell everything. Actually, all my shirts that I wear, I sell them. Every shirt that I wear is on my website. So all them t-shirts that you see me wear, I usually have them on my website. That's why I just don't advertise much because I'm old and I don't really like to. I make them myself too. I actually have my own. This is my studio where I make my shirts. I have hundreds of shirts in here. You just can't see it. I got my press right behind there. I got my printers. I got everything right here. So I have my t-shirt business too. I just don't advertise much because my brother got a little lazy lately. Take it to large, Keisha. But if you like it seriously though, check out my website. It's too hard on a child, difficulty to sit still when so many of us adults have to master. Facts. Listen, check this out. I don't know what it is. I gotta see it. What it says right here, and this thing. Oh, I can't even see. I don't think. I don't want to take it off because I'm wearing a wife beater, and I don't. I don't like my stuff be showing up like that because I don't want nobody like, Kirk, look at your muscles. I'm just joking, but well, kind of. Um, So apart from this hoodie, what do you do when you sit still? You breathe. And what does the breath do? The breath reminds you of life is still present. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but it's present now. Right? Hey, 7 intuitive hands. Seriously, like when you sit there and just breathe, it makes you become present with every life that's happening. Because when you are present, remember, when you are present, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bees are buzzing, the elephants are elephanting, the grass is glazing, the trees are waving, the water is flowing, the earth is spinning. When you become present, every single thing, you become in tune with all things. Hey, Shannon. So this is why you must be present. It brings you back to the awareness of all things at the same time happening. And therefore you exist. See, being present shows you your existence now. If it's not on YouTube, I mean, this is going to be on YouTube. Okay, so if the video is not saved on Instagram, it's going to be saved on YouTube. Okay, so check my YouTube out. It brings you back to the center. That's exactly what it does. And you know, we are always so distracted by everything. Sitting still is a hard thing to do when you are always distracted by every little thing. It's like a little, you know, it's like a squirrel. The squirrel is just, and we as humans, we do it too, but we do it in our heads with our eyes focus on something. We do it in our heads. Our head just, our mind just, and so we become this elevated into a human, but then we go back to the animal kingdom. Even though we are the animal kingdom, right? Even though we are the animal kingdom, we are a more conscious awareness. But when you are not aware of the present, you go back into the animal kingdom itself. So you become anxious. You become instinctive. You become this, you become that, you become a whole bunch of things because you cannot control this present moment. Let me send the link. Conscious CIOUS reality dot store. That's my thing right there. How do I pin this? Can I pin? Yeah, right here. That's my website where you can book one-on-one sessions or you can buy my clothes and stuff. Yeah. Just told my mom this today. I said, just sit and be. Told her she is dependent on mental stimulation. And you know, I think that's our biggest problem. We like to be mentally stimulated. We love to be stimulated mentally. Because if we're not stimulated mentally, whew, the thing is, can you sit still without being stimulated? Seriously. When I can't sleep, I do box breathing, box breath. I'm telling you. When you relax, I realize in my relaxation, when I relax, everything comes to me. So I had to make it a disciplined behavior to relax. I had to practice relaxing. Relaxing takes practice. So relaxing takes practice. Hey, Lena Horn, in this busy life where everybody is busy and always angry and always this and always that, relaxing takes practice. If you try to sit and relax and be still, next thing you know, you want to pee. Yeah. Next thing you know, you start getting hungry. Next thing you know, you have a scratch on your neck. You have an itch. And the itch show up in your lower back and you can't reach it. And next thing you know, your phone just rang. Next thing you know, you think about your mom or what she's doing. And that's your body just understanding. Your mind, your body has lost the control of your mind. The mind no longer controls the body. The body is on his own mind now. It's on his own time. It's on his own mind. The body is rebelling because the body is not used to. So don't assume that you can sit down for the first time and be still. Don't assume that you can sit down and meditate. I tried it. It's not a try. Good night, Sharon. It's not something that you try. It's something you have to do over and over and over and over again. It's something that you have to master. But that frustration, that movement is a part of this. It's a part of the process. That little anger because you can't sit still, that is a part of the process. That means you tell your body, sit your ass down. And you listen. Sit down. And when your body says it's time to get up, you sit your ass down until I tell you it's time to get up. Because your body becomes like a puppy. Training a puppy again. Training a dog. Training a child. Your body needs training too. Do you understand this? Your body needs to be trained. That's why it's always sick. It's always messing with you. It's always acting up. It's always in pain because it's not trained properly. You are not training your body right. You are always outside of the body in some damn country where you don't belong. Your mind is always in somewhere that it has no business. Your mind is always somewhere playing something and suffering because you don't like where it ends up. And you know where your mind goes to the most? The mind goes to what you resist the most. What you resist is when the mind... Do you want... Let me explain this to you. Yeah, you do. You got to retrain it. Your attention span muscles. I like that. Let me tell you what we do that we don't understand. Let me say exactly what we do. And then after this, I'm done. So I've been talking for almost 2 hours. God, and you didn't even stop me and say, Kirk, you've been talking for 2 hours, right? Nobody gonna tell me that? Nobody gonna say, Kirk, you know you've been talking for 2 hours? You know it's time to hang it up. They're gonna just let me talk for 2 hours. I wasn't even watching the damn time. Feel relaxed today after listening to you other day. Good saint. I'm glad. I'm very glad. The mind travels. I'm going to sleep. The mind travels, right? And as the mind travels, you see, human beings don't only get energy from food. Yeah, Belizean. Human beings don't only get energy from food. Matter of fact, understand this: food is not the biggest source of energy. Do you all know that? Food is not the biggest or the major source of energy. Do you all know this? It's not just food. Food is the source of energy. What you don't understand, one of the biggest sources of energy is your emotions. Do you want to understand this? Do you want to know this? One of your biggest source of energy is on your emotions. So the way you think. So when the mind is traveling, check this out. When the mind is traveling, wherever the mind goes to, if it goes to this thought or this memory and you react, see, your reaction fuels the body. You understand me? Your reaction fuels the body. It's energy that you are creating. You're creating energy. So your reaction fuel. Have you ever been sleepy before? Have you ever been sleepy? Tired at work? You ever been drained at work behind your desk, bored to death, falling asleep? Then somebody called you with good news? Somebody called you with good news? Somebody's coming to see you? Are you still sleepy? Are you still sleepy? Think about it. Somebody called you with the best news ever. Are you still sleepy? You're in church, tired. The man is preaching, you there saying yes all day. You say yes, yes, Lord. Your head nodding. The man preaching a fire sermon. Fire. But you just can't stay awake. And when you hear when, when you hear, all right, let's close. Are you sleepy still? Are you still sleepy? I bet you're not. I bet you're wide awake. I bet you can run at 6 miles. I bet. I bet you're chilling. Eh, I bet you ain't sleeping no more. I bet you just ready. Boy, you just, oh, shoot. You begin to dance, and all of a sudden the spirit hits you. You begin to, oh. Why? Because you're not tired anymore. you love service, huh? So what am I thinking about where to eat? So what am I saying? I'm saying food is not your main source of energy. Your emotions and your feelings are. So the mind travels. And as the mind travels, it knows that you ain't got no type of... The mind goes to places. And as it travels, depending on where it stops, is where you react. See, wherever you're reacting on, it stops right there. You notice that when the mind travels to a place, a destination, and you begin to react, it stops right there because you begin to fuel the body with energy. It begins to fuel. See, your reaction is fuel. I'm angry. And when you're angry, your body is burning. But the thing that the body is burning off anger is eating a cheeseburger with extra grease and some fried chicken from Popeyes, the same meal. See, burning off anger. See, when the body burns off anger, it's the same thing that the body burns it off, like burning off a greasy, thick cheeseburger with some Popeyes chicken. It feels draining. It's tired. It slows down. After you eat it, you feel sleepy, don't you? Because it's how you burn it. That's how it burn it. So now, if you eat an apple and some water, the body says, oh, this is good quality. It burns cleaner. It's like burning the regular gas and premium gas. It burns differently. Same thing with if the mind travels to a place where it's a good memory, a good feeling, a good place where you like being, the mind stops right there because your reaction is happiness. It is joy, is a higher elevated emotion. It burns lighter. It wakes you up. Hey, I'm coming to see you. I'm not sleeping anymore. I burn. So your source of energy is not just your food, but it's based on your emotions. It's your emotions. So all this time that you always tired, you always drained, you always this, look at what you're thinking. Because your thoughts affect how it burns, what type of energy that burns. And if you eat a bunch of junk food and hamburgers with extra grease and extra cheese and with some chicken from Popeyes, some chicken wings, a 12-piece chicken wing from Popeyes, understand that grease and that fat and all that bacteria and that stuff, it gets stuck in the body and it begins to make the body sick. Well, when you burn those energies for a long time, that anger for a long... See, some of y'all be angry for years. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Ain't that sad? It's like eating burgers at every meal. It's not bad to eat once. With fries, right? It's not bad to eat it once. But every day, it adds up. It's not bad to drink alcohol once. But every day, it adds up. See what I'm saying? It's not, it's not so bad. It's not so bad to smoke a cigarette once. But every day, burns you up and you don't even know what you're doing. Angry every day. You think that you have a reason to be angry. So listen, you feel justified in your anger. Okay, I'm justified. It's not my fault. He pissed me off. My husband pissed me off. My husband pissed me off. And he know how to get on my nerve. He know exactly how to get on my last nerve. I mean, even though I started with 6 billion nerves, I burnt them all. Each of my 6 billion nerves are being stepped on my last nerve, and he know how to step on it. And I don't understand why, if you have one last nerve, if you have just one last nerve left, why isn't it in your pocket? Right? Why is it not somewhere safe and protected? You telling me that you have one nerve left, just one, and you just have it all behind you dragging along the street? Hey, Durga, how you doing? You have it dragging all in the street next to you. You have it in the gym, people dropping weights on it. One last nerve and they're stepping off. That's the nonsense that we don't realize. It's crazy, isn't it? So you burn anger. You become entitled to your anger, to your jealousy. Well, my girlfriend, she always talking to guys, and so she makes me jealous. My girlfriend, every time she talks to them guys online, I get jealous, and she knows what she's doing, but she still do it. So I'm always jealous. So I'm justified in my jealousy. Well, my husband, I'm married. So what if you're married? Because my husband always know how to piss me off. I don't understand why he do it. But since I'm married, I have to be pissed off because it's my husband. Because I signed a contract so I can be pissed off every single day. I don't understand what he's doing. Because it's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's so freaking annoying. So what if he's my husband? Well, what if he is? Thank you, Durga. Thank you. Same to you, Precious. Same to you, too. We have to stop. You can be justified. And thank you for the gift, Precious. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. We have to stop. You're not just. You can be justified all you want, but if you keep burning anger, burning jealousy, burning resentment, burning that energy, what you get back in return is not good. It's time to take accountability for what we are, for what we do. But that's my time. It was nice talking to you guys. Thank you all for staying with me and talking to me as I spoke to myself. Thank you all for speaking, for listening and eavesdropping in my conversation to myself. The conversation to myself. Samina, namaste. Namaste. If people knew better, they would do better. But they don't know better because their minds are not clean, haven't done the work internally on themselves. So in the end, people make excuses. Facts. I agree. Let me go if I was right. Miranda wanted to know if she was right. I think it's extra large, Hold on, let me see. Can you all see it? Nope, you can't see it. Nope, it's a large. See the L? Can you all see that? Yep, right here. It's a large. It's large. It's a large. but you were close though. You enjoy your date night, Belize? When you're coming back, so I can catch you. I don't really have a schedule to be on live. I just come when I feel like it. I come when I have a word. Thank you, Nawal. Good night. Good night so much. Thank you so much. I didn't see it in your website. Oh, you went to the website already? Maybe this one is not on my website. I don't put all my shirts on my website. But if you want it, and if you see something that I have, just let me know, and I could make it because I have all my designs saved on my laptop. So if you have a design that you want, just let me know. But yeah, I all these things I make myself. All these things I make myself. So if you see me wearing something, I have some really great shirts too. So if you see me wearing something, I have it. I have it somewhere. I have the thing. Just ask me or something if you don't see it on my website. Okay. So you all be blessed. He just called a man to ask if he wanted to have lunch after not talking to him in 4 years, and he asked to marry him on the first. Damn. Thank you, Josie, and thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? Let's talk about this later. The pink prayer closet. We're gonna talk about this later, but for now, I have to go. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Shemu. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's a run. Miranda's a run. You all be blessed. All right. I'll see you guys later. Be blessed. Have a beautiful night, and I'm out.